Apostle Holiness Association Facebook page. Today, we are so privileged again to have a woman of God, and she's a young lady from Canada. And today, as a church, we just thought it wise that today we can have a chat, and we should know her, and she should tell us from and her personal experiences what and how to hear. We invited the fellow youth, young men and young women, so that we can participate as they listen to our discussion. So right now I would invite and I would want to hear from her. She'll tell us her full name, and then we proceed from there. So welcome to the program. Thank you. So you tell us about your name.
So my name is Carinah, experience Jalbert. Experience like experience.
Like experience.
Like experience, it's simple. So yes, if I can tell you about my testimony, how I came to Christ.
Yes.
I always grew up in church. I always grew up in church, but we all know, I think, that it's not because you grew up in church that you get church. So I had to have my own walk, my own battles, my own decision to make to say that I'm a Christian today. When I was younger, I used to love Christ. Like I had a love, big, like enormous love for Christ. I used to like, if I fall, angels or gentlemen would come and catch me. I used to tell that to kids at school. Because I live in a country where religion is not necessarily like people know about it, but it's not something that people necessarily. My mom told me in a good way. She was like, you cannot tell people stuff like that. They're gonna think you're crazy. Like you have to not necessarily hide, but kind of. So I was like, okay, if I cannot talk about Christ like I want to, what can I do? So I started like losing my identity in Christ. I was like, I love Christ. I will not show that I love Christ. So it was hard for me. It was hard for a long time. And until I was, I'd say, 6 years. And one day my mom was like, I always had faith, but I was always hiding it. And one time my mom was like, you need to fast. And I've never fasted.
You never fasted. And you never, am I going to abstain from food?
Exactly. And people in my family, they know I am not. I am a eater. So for me to hear that, I was like, okay, I'm 16, I'm going to school every day, what am I going to do? And I had to stop eating food from midnight to 5 p.m. So when I was in school, my stomach was always like running, like always making noise, and I was so ashamed.
That was the result of fasting.
Exactly.
Oh.
And I didn't know necessarily how to fast. I was just priming myself for it.
Okay.
And after that, I had a situation. I had been fasting for the moment. I had a situation in school where I was supposed to let's say a class. I was supposed to fail a class because I didn't complete it in the way I was supposed to. But
What was that grade?
fifth grade.
Fifth.
Well, it's secondary. We have secondary 5.
Secondary 5.
Yes.
Ah.
That's right.
So you were just like in the
Before
final.
college, yes,
Before
exactly.
college. Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
And I was supposed to fail that class, and I remember after my final exam,
Yeah.
I came home, I was crying, and my mom was like, well, remember, like 3 months ago you passed it, so you don't know what's gonna happen. I was like, okay. And I passed my class.
You passed?
I passed.
Wow!
It was really a miracle, and from that moment, I was like, okay, so I can have a relationship with God in the sense that I passed.
I passed.
Yes.
Was I prayed and I was reading?
Exactly. So from that, I really started building like faith again in a way that even if my stomach is making noise, people are gonna know that the reason it's making noise is because of my faith. It's like
so this shows your mom played a very big role. You know, and you are an obedient child because she taught you how to fast, and she brought you to the Lord, and you had to fight your battles on your own. Realizing yourself that for me, if I want this, I need to pray, I need to fast, and so wow, what a wonderful thing. So, what motivated you to come to me?
Like I said, I always wanted. Well, I was raised in
The Christian home, yes. Now having Christian values.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. But I never liked where people are equal
Yeah.
And in Canada, I always did a part where I would help volunteering. But I always felt like I had to do more. I was not satisfied with just helping in Canada. So I think for like almost 6-7 years, I was searching for a way to do things. I was always trying. I called so many people, did some research, but I was never capable of going. And it was never because I didn't want to. It was always something that be like, oh, the country you want to go right now is in war, so you cannot go. And I was like, okay. And sometimes it wasn't money. They were like, one time I heard someone tell me like, you have to raise money, and I was like, but it's my project. I want to go and help. So why do I have to raise money to go help? Like I can work by myself and raise my money and then go. I don't want to ask people. So there was always some situation where I was not capable of going. And when I graduated university, I was like, okay, now I have to do it. It's time before I grow old, and now it's too late. I have children or whatever.
Yeah. I need to do it.
Yes,
I need to start now.
Exactly. So sadly, well, I had a job. Well, I still have a job that I just entered out of university. And at the same time, I was always telling my uncle and my aunt, and I was like, because they're missionaries. And I was like, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want it. And one time they were like, okay, listen, we have been to Malawi, so we are okay with going.
You want to go to Malawi?
Yes, we want to go to Malawi. And I was like, of course. I just want to help. That's what, you know. And they told me about that. I was like, oh, this seems nice. It seems nice. And we talked on the phone, and I was like, okay, I'm okay with coming to Malawi. So I did my research because Malawi is not a country that you hear about.
In Africa.
Yes, in Africa.
Just a small country.
Exactly. It's a small country, so you don't hear about it a lot. But, you know, I did my research before coming, and I was like, okay, the warm part of Africa, I need. I can't come here, so that's the reason I came to
Welcome to Malawi. Indeed, we are a hopeful, we are really the warm heart of Africa, and Malawians, I hope you're going to experience a good experience. Malawians are, you see the youth, they are here. Yeah, so now, you talked about the education. How would you connect yourself with the little time you just come to Malawi? And you once same, probably in Canada. What would you just briefly say? How would you prepare? I know you're still learning and you still want to you know more, but the brief moment that you have, probably the youth in Canada, could you tell us how and what are the most things that make them busy? Or the
in Canada, like I said before,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of, there's
secular world. Secular country.
Yeah, it's a secular country, and it's a country that we have everyone. We're really
Different religion.
Yeah, different religion, different people from everywhere around the world.
Yes.
Asia, Africa, Europe, South America. Yes, literally everywhere. So everyone brings their own culture, but also their own religion. So the reality when they're in fire for God, they're in fire. They're really.
Yeah.
But a lot of them have to battle with the world, what is coming for them.
Yes.
Versus the word of God. They really have to balance with everything. And when you go to school, you don't learn about Christ. You learn everything against Christ. Everything that is like.
Special college,
Yes.
college. Yeah, college. The professors, you have to fight, especially when you're a Christian. I have been there, and I know what happens when you are in college. Even here in Malawi, professors, lecturers have big fight, religion, yeah.
It's really like two opposite things. But like I said, when you like children, teens, whatever, when they're in fire for Christ, you can see they're really open about it. They don't mind going to the streets and telling it, and just being open about it. From what I've seen here for the last week I've been here, a couple of days actually, I can see that people are really involved, complicated in what they do. That's they're strong too.
Wow.
That's what I was.
All right. I think right now let me give an opportunity to the young to these young ones. Probably, do you have anything to ask or to say or give a comment from Carinah, what she has just said?
Yes. My name is Michel. And as you have already put in place, that Canada is a place where there's a lot of things happening. So what motivated you as a youth to have that kind of passion that you have? And you being in an environment whereby there's a lot of competition.
One thing that I can say, you see, where I told you until I was 16, at 5, that's the last year before I quit high school to go to college. The people I was around were reflecting the world. And that's probably why I was hiding. I was like trying to be part of it.
Surrounded by people who love you.
Well, when I was in 16 and younger, they were not. That's what I mean. So that's why I was hiding my feelings. Because I was like, I want to be part of it. Like, exactly. And after fasting and graduating from high school, one of the biggest prayer I did was asking God for friends that had faith. And every friend that had faith, it took a couple of times, but just having people around you that have that, even if it's 1%, 2%, no matter how many, just to keep you up. And I have my good faith, right? So hearing it from someone else would be like, okay, you can do this, you can, and it's something is like a house. They put a brick, they just put bricks. It's building something. And afterwards, you have that house. So you're capable to be like, okay, God, it's me and you now. It's my foundation is there, but the house is there. I have people surrounding me yet, but it's me and you. Like, I just look at the relationship with God at the same time. That's what I'm saying.
can you tell our families what can you tell the families to have what can encourage them to have the passion in Christ, regardless of being in an environment where they are surrounded by the world?
I would say to keep your roots, your faith, keep your faith, keep what you were taught. You know, there's let's say for the youth, a lot of youth, they get this their values or their information from their parents. And then in the Bible, there's a verse that says that I'm trying to translate it in a good way, but it's the teach your kids in a way, and they will not be bored. Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. So keep your roots. It's normal in a way that you be like shaking with everything around. It's normal, but you have to remember who Christ is. Remember what He did for you. It's all about remembering. You see, even with the people of Israel, when they get out of Egypt, they forget. That's the problem. They always forget. Always forget. But when they remember, they praise God. So that's what I like to say. Like, just keep your roots. Remember where you came from. On a daily life, I think one of the biggest things that I had to do is patience. Always be patient. An example, simple example. I wanted to go on a mission. There was always something keeping me from going. I have to learn to be patient. By that I mean reading my Bible. Reading just scriptures and thoughts about patience. Also a lot of overcoming fear. And during that time that I concentrate myself in the Bible, God revealed other things. Like I said here, I didn't think I had a problem. And then it was like, oh yes, you actually are scared. You're actually not ready to be in that state. So it was always about the patience. Why patience? Because God is working on the day. And I forgot the second part of the question. Sorry. So yes, it's mostly patience. It's learning to be patient. And it's not easy. I'm saying like it, oh yes, it's patient, okay. No, it's not easy. It's not easy. You have to and read your Bible. Be surrounded with people, even people in your church or around you that can tell you have testimony. Like I've been I used to be like, whatever, impatient about the situation. But after XYZ many years, I am capable of waiting. So it's really about the environment, your Bible, prayer, your relationship with God. He's going to help you surround you with the tools that you need to be facing the monster. I'm going to say it became one thing. There's not personal life. It had to be. Because if I keep them separate, it's like I have to life.
I like that answer.
It's basically it. So maybe I don't understand your question right now. Also,
Show the light wherever you are.
yeah.
In the midst of Romans, show Christ. In the midst of Jews, show Christ. In the midst of Arabians, show Christ. I think that's what she's saying.
You have to be honest.
Christ everywhere.
Exactly. And I know it's not deserved.
Yeah.
And even sometimes, like, I'm not going to say battle, but because of, again, my comparison, I see my friends, they be like, oh yes, I'm going to go and sing on Sunday, on Tuesday, I'll be okay. Why can I not say that? Why can I not say, oh yes, I do. I go to church on Monday, I go to church on Friday. Just be, it's like almost, you want to be like Christ. And the people around you, if they want to be like Christ, no, everyone's going to be like trying to be like Christ and be open.
Questions? Yeah.
I was thinking that I quite person and they're quite
It's a reserve.
person.
You have to speak up.
And besides that, there's some they're quite, but they are also introverts, right? So, in the environment that you are, it creates a barrier which, like, it decreases what to say about who you are. So, how did you, like, manage to interact with others who are the fact that you are?
Like, how do I answer that? It's a good question. You remember the verse I read?
Yeah.
God put it on my heart for a long time. At first I would believe it and not necessarily understanding or applying.
Yeah.
But at one point, God is going to give you conviction. And like, it just happened. Like, I kept praying, because I was like, it's not fun. You know, like people who talking and you're just there. There's almost no sound to it. So, you know, so I really like tried, I pushed myself. There's a word that I had to do. Like, you know, there's a saying, you take a step and God's going to do it. So to me that was I didn't like the place where I was as a point. Even now, like there's some of my friends that I'm like, oh, Carinah is a quiet singer, she's a but that was before. Now they changed and I noticed it and I was like, I like it. It'd be like she has wisdom.
Yeah.
They change the quote. And sometimes also what happens is that the way that people view you, if it's positive, like try it, you're gonna take it. They say, oh, she has wisdom. You're like, oh, I have wisdom. Okay, I have wisdom. What is wisdom? You're going to buy a certain and you apply it.
Yeah.
So it's really about your will and God's will also, because again, if you go back to that scripture, you're not supposed to have the spirit of timidity. Yeah, the fear of timidity. So it's God's will for you to speak out and not be introvert, quiet, you know. So yes.
Yeah, probably just to add from what she's saying, something. It's not that because you are quiet, you need to be quiet, and then that shows holiness, or that shows that. But it should be guided. You should be guided by the word of God. When you read the Bible, and that's how she overcome fear, and she realized that I'm a child of God. No, I fear. And I didn't fear. Well, lastly, in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 11 talks about fivefold ministry. You understand? There is a post-stream pastor. teachers and evangelists. And this, what do you like most? What would you feel or see yourself doing it?
Right now, I'm just starting missionary. So
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I'm still young, so a bit very young.
You get to know.
Yes,
I think this is what I can do.
yes, it's like, I don't know. I really am open as long as God moves.
Yes.
I know that right now, like back in Canada, I am a wife, or I'm a wife, so I'm singing. And I used to love singing, and then I stopped singing. I would not even sing in the shower. I was like, nobody needs to hear me, like, please, someone just leave me alone. And 2 years ago, again, when I finished university, I was like, I have nothing to do. I really have nothing to do. So I decided to go and be part of the choir. And this opportunity helped me because at the same time that I was singing, I had the opportunity to first share a testimony. So I started there, and who knows what God can do after. I'm not really like, oh, I just want to be a ministry or apostle or pastor.
Evangelist, teacher. Yeah. So what if you start with this group?
I study English.
Teacher,
economy. I study, it's like labor rights. Because, again, one thing that I really like is inequality. So, I believe that what would be one of my dreams that if I could, parents had jobs that are good enough to provide for their children, the children will be able to have a good education to bring them to wherever they want to go. So, by me studying labor rights, like even right now, I work in a place where I fight. Yeah. So, that's really
well, Carinah, thank you so much for having you in the program. We are so blessed that you are with us. You had the opportunity, you spared your time to be with us and to be on the program. Right now, you can see the camera right there. You see, you can write final words that you can say to the people. And the people who are watching you right now in Canada.
So thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity because it's the first time for me. But I'm really happy to be here, and it's my first week in Malawi, and I love it. Really fun. And I just hope that everyone learns to walk and stay increasing their faith. That's the thing that I really. Even if you fall, don't blame yourself. Just accept that you fall, but get up. Push yourself. So that's what I'm going to say.
Thank you so much. Well, viewers, as you have heard from our sister Carinah Jalbert from Canada, which state is that? Which town?
I come from Montreal.
Montreal. Yeah. Our sister, our sister Carinah Jalbert from Montreal.